Plans are stupid. You know, Mike Tyson said everyone has a plan until they get knocked out. You know, a lot of people they make a plan and they become a slave to that plan. You know, they're set and they have a tunnel vision when they make the plan. Like they're a slave to the plan because the plan is rigid. It doesn't allow room for flexibility. You know, there's no room for editing or anything. Like for example, if someone says um, the way they're gonna get money is to be a construction worker for 50 years, but then they walking on the sidewalk one day, they find a bag of money that has $10 million in it. Then they stick to the plan and still be a construction worker for 50 years. Of course that's a outrageous, insane example, but you get the gist. Like people they become loyal to the plan even though the plan is supposed to be a way to make achieving your goals simpler. Even though they may find a way that makes their path to get to their goal simpler and easier, but then they become a slave to their plan. You know, uh, another thing I want to talk about is, you know, people people often look at me and they're like, dude, you're weird. You're different. Are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I'm just not afraid to be myself. I'm not afraid to be who I am. You know, most people that they're hiding behind this facade, this masquerade. They're living up to other people's expectations of them. They're living up to someone else's opinion. They're a slave to other people's opinion, whether it be positive or negative. They don't have anything, they don't live for anything that they want themselves to live for. They live for external causes and external reasons, not internal reasons. I'm not afraid to, just be who I am, whether that upsets you or irritates you. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Because at the end of the day, I have to live with myself. You know, when I'm not around you other people, I'm alone in my thoughts. You know, I contemplate on things that I do. You know, you're gonna say, "Oh, fuck this guy," call me a couple bad names, and then you're gonna go on with your day and forget that I ever existed, right? But I have to go home. I have to go in my thoughts and really think about that. So yeah, at the end of the day, like I do things for me. Like I don't care what someone else's opinion of me is. Like so superficial, arbitrary, irrelevant. I don't care. But anyway, another thing I want to talk to y'all about is when people think that something is intrinsically like wrong or intrinsically bad. Like for example, video games. People say, "Oh man, video games is bad. Playing video games is bad." Says who? Dude, that's like this made up concept. Like, or another thing like having sex is bad. Like having sex with like more than one person is bad. No, it's not. I mean, we're evolved animals. Of course, we want to have sex, with as many people as possible. I don't think I don't think monogamy is a natural human function. Like I don't think monogamy is a natural human act. I don't think that it's really natural. Like, another thing, let's say doing drugs. How is doing drugs? How is a how is a consensual adult or, a consensual adult or a consensual human being choosing to do this mind altering substance that only affects them? How is that intrinsically a bad thing? As long as they're not hurting anyone else, I don't see what's the problem. I don't care if it was crack cocaine or methamphetamines. I don't care. Just because you do drugs, that doesn't make you a bad person. You know, it's not intrinsically bad. Just because you do things that aren't socially acceptable doesn't make you intrinsically bad. For example, being a stripper or being a prostitute, it doesn't make you intrinsically bad. Just like going to church or, wearing a suit and tie doesn't make you intrinsically good. These things are all social constructs. They're all made up arbitrary rules and societal expectations that really don't exist. They only exist in the minds of those people who choose to believe they're true. So why should I live up to your expectations? Why should I live up to your made up human concepts? People are always looking for things to have this straightforward meaning, this easy to grasp, easy to concept meaning. The universe is not obligated to be easily understandable to you. People out there saying, Black lives matter, all lives matter. In the eyes of the universe, no lives matter. So when you're looking around, looking for some sympathy, fishing for compliments, just realize no one gives a shit what you're saying. No one's going to care about you as much as you care about you. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, man. And in this video, like I know I'm touching like random topics, like with no transition whatsoever. Like I'm just like jumping like just fucking from wall to wall like a monkey on crack cocaine, like a fucking just like a retarded, fucking deformed, mangled, fucking just fucking monkey just jumping around, just snorted a fucking line of coke, But I don't give a shit because that's part of who I am. That's part of being me. I'm random. I don't really have to adhere to your rules. I'm not subjugated to your constructs and your traditions and such things of that nature. I'm free flowing, random. Don't give.